Absolutely. Best energy, best people, awesome equipment, so much fun stuff. Oh, hello. See what I mean? Talking about best people. This is what I'm talking about. Gotta come here. Anyways, today I'm about to go in and I'm about to do a back and tricep workout. Thank you for coming to my channel and watching my health and fitness videos. I'm so excited today to show you what I'm about to do. Back and triceps. So come and join me and see what I got in store for you. Look at this sexy PT manager and his awesome shield. Yeah.
Protected at all times.
Yeah. Oh, social distancing. Sorry. All my clients love these videos because it allows them to come to the gym and know what the hell they're doing. Okay. Again, these videos are kind of like do it along with me. So I want you to do the exercise and really listen to what I'm saying because I do the voiceover while I show you the exercise. Pay very close attention to all the little details because they make a huge difference in how you build that body, how you tone your body, burning the calories, mind-muscle connection. Just helps it all out. Stay tuned. Make sure you continue watching this video because I'm going to have a little surprise video of my kids. It should be fun. So in a minute, I'm about to do my warm-up. I'm going to speed through it just so that you can see that I warm up every single time. But first, I need a little bit of energy. See that? That's something new I tried. If you want the instructions to this warm-up, go to my YouTube channel and check out the upper body dynamic activation and mobility warm-up. A straight arm lat pull down is almost like a row. Your shoulders actually move kind of like a row, activating the lats, but your arms are gonna stay nice and straight, and you're gonna focus on driving your hands down and inward and elbows inward, really contracting the lats, the rhomboids. You wanna make sure that you're depressing your shoulders right from the beginning and then retracting and contracting your rhomboids. Of course, the entire time I'm doing this, I'm screwing my feet into the ground by externally rotating my knees, which helps me activate my glutes more. And then of course my abdominals are drawn in to stabilize that lower back so that I can really focus on driving those shoulders down and back without arching my lower back too much. I'm also externally rotating my shoulders and driving my elbows towards my hips. One way to get better shoulder range of motion is by stretching your chest more. At the end of this video, I have an excellent chest stretch. This is a tricep exercise doesn't mean that you don't activate your legs. Once again, I'm activating all the way from my feet up through my core and then my shoulders. The shoulders are stabilizing so that my elbows will stay back so that I can fully bend and extend that elbow and forearm and actually isolate that tricep. When you're doing this right, you should feel your upper back and lats contracted and burning as well as the tricep. That means your posture's in the right place. Burn, baby, burn. This next exercise is one of my favorites. So the right setup for the single arm dumbbell row on the bench, you want to keep the weight on the heel directly under your hip. Lower back nice and flat. Don't put a lot of weight on that other arm that's on the bench. And the back foot should not have any weight on it at all. So the majority of your weight is on that hip that's on the outside. Once again, this is a back exercise, so my number one action is going to be depression, then retraction. I do this by pulling my shoulder down towards the hip, my elbow towards the hip and into my spine. The weight will actually kind of go next to my hip. I see a lot of people pulling their arms straight up into the air, which will activate your traps, which is by the neck, and you will never feel your lat activate if you do not depress first. If you're feeling stress on your lower back, think about, are your abs drawn in and are your glutes activated? I know it's kind of weird to squeeze your butt on a back exercise, but I literally squeeze my butt all the freaking time, everything I do. All right, so that row with the one arm, right, because of how you distribute your weight, that one leg that you're standing on has all the weight on that glute, and then the weight is on the opposite side. There's a lot of torquing going on with that torso. So technically, if you're doing it right, you should feel your obliques right through here, right? You should feel those a little bit sore, which I know everybody wants to feel their abs. God, they're so freaking funny. All right, here we go with the skull crusher with the dumbbells. I like to get full range of motion on this so that you'll see the weight literally go all the way down to my shoulder. So I try to flex my elbow as much as possible and then fully extend. Still always kind of leaving my arms diagonal when I extend so that I continue to have gravity give me maximum tension. Make sure to fully extend those hips. My weight is on the heels, and I'm using my glutes to extend my hips up into the air. That is how you're going to incorporate a little bit more core into this exercise, and of course, booty. I like to use dumbbells with this exercise because I can get a fuller flexion and extension than with the bar, because the bar would crush my skull. The mag grip lat pull down is one of my favorites, and I like to choose the handle that is a little bit on an angle so that I'm not completely neutral with my wrists. This feels better on my wrists. As you can see, I literally fully extend my arms all the way up and my shoulder blades. Then when I come back down, I'm thinking about activating from my shoulders first. So I'm pressing my shoulders, retracting, really popping my lats out, and driving my chest towards the ceiling without overextending my back. Activating your glutes and drawing your belly in this exercise will help you not arch your lower back too much. In this overhead tricep extension, as you can see, I'm using the very long rope. That helps me get a more natural range of motion, whereas the other ropes sometimes are a little bit short and I can't fully extend and draw out the way I want to. Again, I am fully flexing and extending my elbow. I literally can touch my hands to my shoulders. While my abs and glutes are activated, the front foot has all the weight on the heel, and I'm activating my glutes to stabilize once again. Alright guys, what are you guys doing with the Alexa?
Nothing. Shh, be quiet. It's my lovely noise.
Okay, not sure if you guys heard those fart sounds, but they just love fart sounds. The hoist row is one of my favorite exercises for back. The hoist machines are just so functionally more flexible than like regular machines. I don't even know how to say that properly. As you can see, I'm fully protracting my shoulders forward without leaning forward. I'm sitting straight up and down. Again, drawing the belly button in, squeezing those glutes, keeping that lower back nice and straight, core activated. Now watch my elbows here. This time I'm not pulling my elbows down and in towards my hips. I'm actually kind of keeping them out. So my hands are more diagonal. They're not completely neutral. I want to work that upper back a little bit more than just the lats. Feel that back? You better be feeling that back. Think mind-muscle connection, intention. What am I working right now? And get that brain connected to your upper back.
Very key, important point to this exercise is do not shrug. When you are training back exercises and you feel it here, most likely it's because you're trap dominant, so you need to learn how to deep press your shoulders but also activate your lats. And that's something I can help you with personally. If you need help, you can just call me. We can talk about it, or we can meet and I can have you actually do it with me and feel it. Also, sometimes what happens is because you're so trap dominant and so tight in the traps, they'll just take over all the time. And you may need to see someone, which I have someone in mind for you, who can loosen your traps up so that you can actually activate your back better, all right? Tight traps can also cause a lot of neck problems, so make sure you take care of that. A strong back is the most important thing because you do not want to be a hunchback. Hunchbacks have a lot of problems. My grandfather had that when he was older, and it really affected him later on in life. So right now everything's cool, but one day it's not going to be.
I love doing this exercise with a one arm as well, and I actually add a little twist into it so that I work my oblique system a little bit more and I get much longer range of motion. You will work that extended range of motion, and then you'll also work that really, really, really far back contracted range of motion. Try closing your eyes and really feeling your back muscles working here. Not your hands, not your forearms, but focus on connecting your mind to your back and just fall into the feeling of contraction and just feel. That's all I can say, is really just feel what you're trying to work. Intention. When you start to have that optimal mind-muscle connection, you'll go to another level. And exercising will give you a high. And that's really what it's all about. If you guys ever see me working out, you'll see that I'm in another universe because I love connecting to my body. The twist I'm adding here, and I'm really activating that twist from my obliques. God, that just feels so freaking good. I wish you guys could feel what I feel.
Throw in a one arm, and then you can rotate your torso a little bit as well and work the obliques more and just some of your core muscles and get a little different kind of range of motion, fuller range of motion. Again, think about activating from the shoulder, not the hand. It's not about gripping hard. It's not about pulling with the hand. It's all about moving from the shoulder. So here, this is no good. You're not pulling the arm back, you're pulling the shoulder back. All right, that's the lesson for today on that.
This can be a fairly challenging exercise for some people. If you can't do it on this bench, go to the Smith machine and raise the bar up and practice with a higher incline. What I'm thinking about here is fully flexing and extending my elbow. And at the top, I'm really locking my elbow out, driving through my elbow, contracting that tricep. I also draw that belly in, squeeze those glutes, and keep my lower back nice and straight so that my core is activated and I'm not getting any dipping in my lower back at all, stabilizing my upper body.
Now that you're done with your back workout, what are you gonna do? I think stretching would be a great idea. So check it out. Here's just a couple very easy stretches, not many, but something to think about and do after you work out so that you can stretch those muscles back out after tightening them up. Here we go.
Let's start with that chest stretch that I mentioned earlier so that you can improve that range of motion in the shoulder. So what I'm doing is I'm actually pushing into the wall with my hand for like 5 seconds, and then I'm turning away, stretching my chest, just letting it pull my elbow back. And then, of course, I repeat that, pushing my hand into the wall for 5 seconds, and again, turning away and letting that elbow be pulled back, stretching my chest for like 5 seconds to 10 seconds. You're going to stretch both sides, of course. And now moving into the tricep stretch. Of course, we have to do that because we just worked it out. If you see my elbow, it's pointing straight up into the air. A lot of people won't have this range of motion right now, but that is the goal to work towards. Something else that I see people doing is arching their lower back. So you don't want to arch your back, you want to straighten that lower back. Again, I'm activating my glutes and drawing my belly in to help focus on keeping that core nice and stable.
All I can hear is confusion.
One more last stretch. This is a lat stretch. We did a lot of lats. When you work your back, you must stretch them out when you're done.
You're going to pull that arm across the body and you're moving your hips in the opposite direction so that you can really feel that stretch all the way through under the arm and back into your lower back as well. I tend to round my lower back to get more of a stretch in that lower back area.
don't know if it's
Stretching, of course, will help you recover better and faster after a really hard workout. I hope you guys enjoyed my workout today. If you have any other questions, please let me know. Again, thank you for watching my channel. Please hit subscribe and hit the bell button so every Sunday you get your signal with a new health and fitness video that I put out.
now.